What is smoking, Canna family? It is your host Dustin with two buds in a jar. How are we doing? How we doing? Hope everybody's high, happy, healthy. Today is another story time. You thought I was out of stories? Well, you're goddamn wrong because my whole life's been a fucking story. Let me tell you what, we're about to get in it. And joined with us today is Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Say hi to everybody. Or not. Just sit there and get static cling, I guess. And Loki. He's old but doesn't give a fuck, do you, buddy? Oh, I'm old. Good boy. Anyway, today's story takes place with Aaron. That's right. Another story about this classic character named Aaron on the channel. Now, if you have not seen the where he throws potatoes and what at and why, I highly recommend. The video is called He Even Threw the Potatoes. Go check it out on the channel. But today's video is around him. So let's get into it. Well, me and Aaron were hanging out one day. It was a nice summer day. It's 56 degrees, much like the day before when the potato story went down, so you knew some bullshit was about to happen. Now, let me tell you what kind of bullshit occurred. So we were hanging out and he was getting drunker and drunker. This guy could barely stand. He almost fell over pissing in my bathroom, and he was half incoherent at the time. Now, when old Aaron was that shit-faced, you knew some fuckery was about to occur, and oh goddamn did it. Now, the fuckery began when I went to walk Aaron home. So we turned down this road, and there's this lady with her glass door open. I try not to look in people's doors, but clearly you can see two giant glass panes in the second, what's called a storm door. So you have one door, and then you have the door to the actual home. But she just happened to have that open with the clear door, and clearly their living room was lit up, and this is an important part of the story. So Aaron stops and talks to me at this fence. And I'm like, dude, you gotta get home. I'm walking you home, man. He's like, I can walk by myself. I can do it. I'm like, all right, bud, walk by yourself then, drunkard. And he's like, okay. So he walks, leans up against the fence. And I turn around. I'm like, bro, we still have a long way to go. I turn back, and his feet are directly up in the air. That's right, Canna family. They are straight up in the fucking air, pointing at the clouds. He is first, in a rose bush with his feet up in the air. I start sweating and panicking because I'm stoned off my ass, and I'm like, oh my god, he's making a bunch of noise. He's in this lady's yard. Their fucking doors open. The whole house is lit up. So I see his pants and half of his lower back. I grab this man by his pants because he weighs probably 145, 150 pounds, and I pull his ass out and put him up against the fence. And I'm like, dude, you got to learn how to walk properly, man. Okay? So he gets to his front where he's staying, and he was like retired from the military and stuff. And, you know, he's part of the VA, and this VA program helps him out. Well, there's this VA house that he's staying at. Now, everybody knows Aaron eats his Klonopin, drinks his alcohol, smokes his weed, and gets more fucked up than you would ever believe. He's more fucked up than Charlie Sheen has ever been in his life. Trust and believe. He's more fucked up than Gary Busey. If you don't know who any two of those people are, go look it up. Anyway, so this guy's more fucked up than beyond belief. And I take him halfway into his yard, and he falls on his face, right? And I'm like, bro, I'm leaving you there for the night. I've did my due diligence. You're fucking where you need to be. You look like you're not getting up. That's fine. So I figured if the police stop by, they'll see that he ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? That he's passed out in the fucking yard. Anyway, Canna family, so I get back to my house and I shut my door, take a big inhale and exhale. It's just a sign of relief. And I'm like, finally, that madness is over. So all of a sudden, my phone rings. And guess who's on my damn phone on the other end? Aaron. Yep, that's right. And he's telling me how he left his phone over there. Keep in mind, he called me. He's like, listen, you son of a bitch, I know you have my phone. I'm like, I don't have your phone, bro. I was like, what the fuck are you calling me on? He's like, I borrowed this phone. I can't find my phone. The last time I left it, it was charged and in between the bed. He's like, you have my fucking phone. I was like, you had your fucking phone when you were fucking over here, bud. I was like, there is no phone here. I was like, I'm gonna look in my whole house, but I know damn well you're calling me on it. He's like, I used this phone. I was like, where did you find this phone, Aaron? He's like, I rolled over and it was in my bed. I'm like, oh, excuse me. I was like, dude, that's your phone, you dumb fuck. I was like, you're calling me on your phone. He's like, you're fucking dumb. You're the one that took my phone. And he got loud with me, like he's getting serious. And I'm like, at this point, I know it's not a joke. Like, wow, this motherfucker thoroughly thinks that I have his phone over at my house and he don't know whose phone he's fucking calling me on. I'm like, oh, Jesus, man. So I'm like, Aaron, for the last time, and this is after an hour and 45 minutes, guys. I'm like, you have your phone. You dumb motherfucker. You're calling me on your phone, bro. I was like, I'm going to hang up. He's like, well, I'm going to come over there and get my phone and kick your ass. I was like, well, you're more than fucking welcome to it, bud. I'll see you either tonight in the morning. Later, man. I hung up, right? So anyway, I get this voicemail when I wake up. It's around 9:38, 10:30 in the morning, somewhere around those two times I remember. It's either 9:38 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. And he's like, I'm sorry, I had my phone. It was plugged in and charging when I got home between the wall and my bed. I'm like, yeah, dude. It's because I didn't steal your fucking phone. You didn't leave your phone at my house. You called me on it for an hour and a fucking half, calling me all sorts of son of a bitch when you had your phone, you dumb motherfucker. So he felt stupid and embarrassed and didn't want to hang out the next day because he felt dumb as fuck. But we're still friends to this day. This was just one of the second stories where Aaron fell face first into a rose bush, passed out in his yard, slept all night in the yard, drunk as fuck, calling me, telling me I took his phone when clearly he was using his phone to call me. If you guys have friends at home that get this drunk, let me know down in the comments section below some stories. I'd love to hear them. Until then, I'm your host, Dustin, from Two Buds in a Jar, and I'm burning out. I'll see you guys next time.